good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunway International Business Society first interview session of 2023. My name is Saren and I am the MC for today. And in today's session, we are so glad to have Mr. Jayden Ng as well as Mr. Axly Tham. Both are very successful individuals. Yeah. And Mr. Jayden, he is also a Sunway University alumni. And we are very proud to have them to join us in today's session. And without further ado, we would like to begin the session with the introduction of Sunway International Business Society, as known as SIBS. So the vision of SIBS is to establish and expand the influence of our society through communication and liaison with different parties, as well as providing students personal and professional growth. Whereas the mission of our society is to provide students the resources and all the opportunities to strengthen their skills, as well as the platform for them to connect with different people from different fields and thrive together. So right now, I'd like to invite our speaker for today, Mr. Jayden and his partner, Mr. Axly, for the session. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So can you guys hear me?
Yep, it's very clear.
All good, right? So First of all, thank you very much for this Sunway Society, right, for inviting us for this is the sharing today. So if all clear, can you guys give me comment number one? Because I don't like, since this is the Zoom, so we get some of the interaction now. If you can hear me, guys, give me comment number one. So make sure we don't have any like the technical issue. Okay, so let me share my slide. Hold on a while. I click in my slide. Okay. So come is today, what am I going to sharing? First of all, very thanks again. So all of you, since now it's the Chinese New Year, right? So still in Chinese New Year, I say one of the happy Chinese New Year to all of you guys. Okay, so this is come with the topic today I would like to sharing. Your life is about what you are believing. I believe that today in all of you, you wish that in this room, might be you still on the going to study on your college or uni life, right? So sooner or later, I think you will graduate from your school, then you will come to the society. I'm not sure how about you guys feeling today. When I'm studying in college, before that, let me do some introduction first. Yeah. So actually, I'm Axly Tham. I already like 30 years old today. 31 already. Since now it's already 2023. Already old. I think a lot of you is here very young, right? I have more than 3 years banking experience and 6 years in the project marketing in IQI Global. So actually, I'm one of the head of team in my company. So to leading about more than 1,000 member in real estate, business and marketing. So now why I want to share on this topic today? Because I believe that a lot of youngers, when you come to the society, you'll be lost. Right? What I have to do after my graduation. Same like me. Actually, I'm graduate in accounting in diploma, but I never working in accounting. Because why? It's regarded what the topic I today to share. A lot of members will always to ask me, is it what the thing you are studying? When you come to the society, you must be working on that field. For me, it's not. When I'm studying, this is what we are trying to learn. Am I right? We want to learn for the knowledge. But when you come to work in a society, I always to tell my member, tell my friend, all of them, you have to work with the life you want. You have to work is come with the dream you want. So that's why like what this kind of topic today I want to share. When you come to the society, you must have one thing. It's always to say, it's dream. A lot to member always to ask, tell me, hey, I don't know where. I think I'm still young. I don't know who I want to become. I assume all of you here is very young, maybe 18, 19, or even 20. You may be asked yourself one question. How about another 3 years? Who you want to become? How about another 5 years? What kind of the lifestyle you would like have? So this is the question I ask myself when I'm 19. So I asked myself that time, hey, is it I study account because I really like account. I don't like studying book a lot those the things lah. I like do calculation. This is what I really like. So that's why I choose accounting in diploma. But end up why I didn't join an account because I don't like really the 9 to 5 job. Every day is based in the office. I enjoy the life which yes always can be talking and connecting to human, connecting to each other. This is what the life have patience with. So that's why I come with the banking line. So this is first on my dream. So that's why this is the first topic I want to share. You must have one thing is called dream. This is very important. Always like sometimes even though like recently Chinese New Year, right? We meet together with some of my schoolmates previously last time. We also will be talking. I you still remember what's the dream you tell yourself you want to achieve, you want to make it come true when you are young. Please don't forget. That's really important. A lot of people will be always asking me, hey, dream is really important. If don't have left, okay, so what should we have? For me, dream is not necessary you must be achieved or no. But for me, the dream is always give you the good direction. If you don't have the dream, you won't be have the direction. Come here with me. I'm graduate in accounting in diploma. Sorry, my slide I think got problem. I show like that. I think you guys still can see the slide, right? Okay, so good lah. No feedback one. If good, give me comment number 3, can I guys? Don't be so quiet lah. You guys can even unmute yourself to talk also. We don't mind. So got some of the interaction will be feel more better, right? So this is what when I graduate, when accounting in diploma, what I get the offer, 1,500. I'm not sure on today, but this is I can sure not the life I want. Because why? I have my first dream on that time. After my graduation, actually, I still consider I want to continue to study or not. But at that time, after I get my first dream, okay, then I decided I come to society and starting to work. What kind of the dream I have? I just want to buy first car on myself. Actually, guys, a lot of people always tell me, hey, this is a very small dream. For me, dream is not about big or small, but you must have. Even though you come with a small dream, no worry. Your dream will become bigger and bigger and bigger. But you must have first. So this is really because why? On that time after we graduate, I really feel stressed and even though lost. Because why? I don't know what things I want to do. Okay. For me, like I say, education is just a process. Your actual life is depending what you want to be. Okay. So that's why you have to ask yourself what you want. So this is my first dream. I just want to buy my first car, which that our Malaysia sport car Peugeot my VM. So this is my dream on when I'm 19, I think. So that's why I go to my first career into my banking line. So that's why for me, this is really good. And this is the things I come to the join into the bank around 6 month time. I already achieved in my dream. And another member will be keep asking me as well, hey, why you working in the bank? Looks like good, right? Because looks bank is considered one of the MNC company. All kind of the benefit in bank is considered the most best benefit for the staff. I got more than 30 days on the annual leave and all my MC medical claim annually, I got more than 10,000 I can claim to my company. And all the spec, anything I want to change, also can claim to from the bank. So the bank, the benefit for the staff is really good. But this is what I'm keep ask myself also. Like just now I asked you guys, have you guys think before 3 years or 5 years after, you still interested to working in the 9 to 5 job and working in the sales in the banking line? For me, no. I already working in about 3 years, 4 years lah, in banking line from my 19 until 23. I'm working in the bank. On that time, I really can earning is the not bad on my good income. I can get my car and I like traveling. Every year I able to go 2 to 3 countries to traveling in around the world. But as like I say that I can see the money lah. but I cannot be see for the future. Because why? The time I ask myself again, you guys can always to ask yourself, to self-communication with yourself, what's another 3 years or 5 years? You still want to sit in the table, same in my bank. Last time I previously working in the Hong Leong Bank. Sit in the table, then do the same thing. For me, no. Until my 30 years old, I ask myself, until my 40, when I keep older, for sure I can't be out of my comfort zone. Because why? We got a lot of like commitment, we got a lot of stress, right? Come from our life, right? So that's why I should tell myself, when I'm young, that time, I need to give some of the career path, I at least can see the future. This is a really, really important things. So that's why this is the first thing I would like to share you guys. Dream is always important. Dream is always let you to keep hunting. People is great. It's all because they have dream. Dream is not only that one. You can have a lot of the dream. Especially you have to dare to dream big. Because why sometimes always people will be tell me, you dream so big, later cannot be achieved. For me, the dream is it achieved or not? Sure lah, we want to do the best to achieve, right? But at least the dream is give me the good direction. So you won't be feeling on loss. If today you're feeling lost, so meanwhile that you don't get your end goal. Just example, guys, you can imagine like that. Today you want to give your 3 days, 2 nights on one of the vacation. You need to have the goal, right? You need a goal and your direction where you want to vacation. Example, you want to go Penang. Take that example. So you have to have the goal is Penang. You won't be like, oh, today I wake up, I want to vacation 3 days. So where you want to go? Then you sit down there to think few hours, then you only start. Won't, am I right? Or you won't be start the car, then you jalan there. So you don't know where to want to go. At the end, you go back your home. I think this is impossible, right? So imagine guys, today you have the direction you want to go Penang. You're very clear. So your 3 days, 2 nights vacation is directly to the Penang. Example number 2. If today you have the vacation to Penang, example today wake up raining, because we life not be like all the life is to be 顺风顺水. Okay, I'm not sure how to talk in English lah. Okay, I wish to tell my member 事事顺利啊，它只是出现在课年考罢了。我们人生只能事事尽力。Okay, guys, you imagine today, if you have the dream, you will have to go. Today, is it you want to go Penang? Today wake up raining, then you tell your friend or your buddies, oh, I don't want to go already lah, because of raining. Or even when you come in halfway, then you feel very hot. Maybe the car aircon got problem or whatever lah. You be U-turn or you just go straight. That's the same come with our life. Our life, for sure, is not about 3 days, 2 nights, it's the whole life. So that's why dream is always important, because your direction, full force, and go on. Like my buddies, Jayden is always to tell me also, go big or go home. So that's all about the dream. When you come to your dream, point number 2, you will be have your good on the discipline. Why I'm saying so, guys? Today I'm telling people discipline. Discipline considered one of the work is really hard. Because I'm saying so, this is the work we want to be disciplined. It's really, really hard. Because why? We need to like control ourselves. We will need to like wake up early. We need to bring everything is well done, right? For me, no. Discipline is not all about that. Discipline is about your full focus on your goal. If today you come with your goal, you come with your dream, automatically you'll be disciplined. If today you will be feel discipline is very hard, because you never have your clear goal and you never have your clear direction. So that's why how disciplined you are, how spread your life is. For me, I really appreciate that last time I did a choice, then I come with the real estate, I built with my team together. Well, I'm never working in the bank. I come with the real estate to starting on my own business until today, about 7 years almost. It's because I would like to change my lifestyle. I say that I think human is always, how I say, 犯贱. Okay, I don't know how to say 犯贱一点. When I'm coming with the society, I want to work in the bank. I want to earn things only. What? I want to earn my money. Am I right? I want to earn money. After I earn the money already, I'm looking with a better lifestyle. I'm looking with my better income, but more freedom. I can choose. I can have many choice. Today I want to go traveling anytime. I no need to take leave from my boss. I wake up today, I mood good, I want to work. I mood not good, I can say, hey, I want to rest one day. I can talk to myself. But when 9 to 5 job, I cannot. So I joined this business. So this is some with kind of the lifestyle which they are looking. When you are really, really and focused on your goal, for sure, you will be get your good discipline. So this is for me. What is discipline? Is it you really want to achieve this goal? So that's why I say discipline is all about keep expand your comfort zone to make yourself life and what you want. This is about discipline, guys. Okay, discipline is not the imagination like very, very hard, because I wish to tell my warrior, my member that always feel that discipline is one of the thing very hard or cannot be do, or almost like every morning I need to come up earlier like that. No, discipline is about your vision, your mission. You have your very clear vision and very clear your mission, and you will have very strong mindset. Because why? Like I say that in the journey, you won't like all the way just go straight only, right? So sometimes you need to take some of the U-turn. You need to like take a left or right. Only can go to a direction, right? For example, today you go Penang, you won't be just go straight, then you reach Penang. You might be have going tall, then sometimes go to the washroom a while, turn left or right, whatever. So your mindset, you need to be very strong. And the third thing is focus. Because why? In the long journey in our life, will be a lot people will be interaction to you. Will be interaction to you. Will be tell you this not good, that not good. So good or not is yourself, is your focus. How do I say it? Recently, I just watched a video. For me, it's very good motivation video. He say that in our life, everybody is just like a bus driver. You imagine today in your life, everybody is just like a bus driver. Every bus got people come in and come down. But no matter people come in and come down, what the bus driver do? All the way go straight until the end. That is the vision and the mission from the bus driver, right? If you are the bus driver, will we have another customer come to talk to you something, then you stop the bus there, chit chat with him? I think don't. Or another customer come to tell you, hey, I don't want to go there, I want to go another place. Then you bring him to go another place. I think won't, right? The bus driver is very focused, no matter got people in or down, focused to his direction. That's the same in our life. And when we are facing got any obstacle, any issue, then we have to fix it. We have to fix it. So that's why we have to keep learning, keep growing, and 5 will be the keep reaction. Why fix it and reaction is very important also. Because a lot of people, when you are facing the obstacle, we easily, very, very easily doing what? Give up. Give up is one of the thing is very easily to do. No need to learn. Because why? Give up will make us feel comfortable. Am I right? But comfortable is the feeling. It can be expanded by your action. So that's why you have to fix it and keep action. Because your discipline come with, you have to firm, you have to fix and firm on your dream. So that is point number 2. So good, guys. Looks like I'm doing the talk show here. If you got any question, you can comment in the comment box, or even you can unmute to us. If not, come with the point number 3. This is the quote that I most like, which that believing. Your life is anything is come with believing. Why I'm saying so? I'm not so sure you guys seeing any God or anyone or not. Like I wish to ask myself, we never see like any God or any like 我们没有见过任何的神呐、对吧 ？Okay, but why we are going sembahyang, we are going to whatever, so you have to believe it on yourself. Believing on yourself is what? And your success. That is very important. All dreams will become true. It's all because of the believing. No matter anybody will be questioning you, hey, you cannot wanna. When you do anything, they might be few, but every success is come with few, right? Nothing come is just directly is success already. Every successful is come in many few. So that's why all dreams will become true because of the believing. Don't doubt yourself. Keep focus on your direction. So that's why the direction is very good. Even you're really, sometimes you're really lost. Like you don't know I do anything. I need somebody to adjusting on me. Cannot. Yes. Looking for the mentor. Looking for the mentor. Ask them. Ask him or her to tell you. Just tell him your question, what's your obstacle facing today. I cannot guarantee he or she will be help you, but he will be give you some of the idea. You can pick from the idea to how to adjust because this is your life. You need to make the decision of your life. So sometimes mentor is really important. Mentor is not giving you decision. Mentor is always just giving you a direction. The action is all become of you. And you with the when you come with the believing, you'll be have your big heart. Why? Because when you got the big heart, you will accept all the imperfect of yourself. So that's why, guys, everybody here is imperfect, including on me. So I always doing something is wrong or not right. So this is nothing. This is our life. So we need to accept imperfect on yourself and keep learning and keep growing. So this is all about believing. So this is all my team from me alone and who are believing and who like to changing their life become until today. Coming to conclusion, your mindset is really decided on your action. You really will come with the mind, you only with the action, right? So that's why first you have to dream big. Okay, you have to dream big. So you have to have your dream because the dream is coming your mind. That's really your one. The dream is your, not others tell you, oh, you achieve this dream, this dream is good. No, this is other people's dream. How about your dream? So your mindset is decide on your action, and your action is deciding on your habit. So that's why your action, your dream, you will get the action already, right? So you just keep on working. So discipline is already automatically come. So actually discipline is not really hard. So it's really easy. It's just your action is deciding on your habit. And the third, which that you're believing. Your habit will deciding on your result. So that is what I would like to share today. Your life is all about what you believe in. So, and the last and not least, so this is my profile. Because today's section is a bit like short. If you can scan me, you can follow my, this is my public profile, my page, my Instagram, and even to my YouTube. So I have create my own YouTube channel. So you may be subscribe and follow. So I will be sharing some of the like leadership, selling skill will be in my YouTube channel. Please like and follow. So that is my sharing today. So anything else you guys want to ask more? So far so good. Let me see the comment box. So if no, I pass back the section to our MC today.
Yeah, that's a very insightful session, Mr. Axley. Is there anything that Mr. Jayden would like to share to all the participants here?
Yes, I would like to share my screen, but first of all, before I start, any question on the floor for our Axly Tham, our speaker?
Yeah, is there any questions that you guys would like to ask Mr. Axley first, which is related to any of the things you're doing right now?
Or maybe we open after my section. Open
I think it's fine. So after you share the content that you want to share, Jayden, then people can ask both of you together. Is it okay?
All right, can. So
Okay.
can you guys see my screen?
Yep, can see it.
You can comment one below. By the way, I was an ex-student from somewhere as well, just few years ago. All right. So last time I was in your positions. Yeah. So I was listen to many inspiring speech when I was studying in Sunway. All right. So nevertheless, let me share my screen. So this was one of my pictures during my childhood. So I've I would say I've changed a lot. I have evolved a lot since my childhood till now. So today my topic is leadership. Of course, I will discuss it, but willing to fail is the topic. Of course, technique will be included inside. It's not just theoretical. It's quite practical as well. So stay tuned. My sections is very short, 15 minutes. All right. So I think you guys all studying in Sunway, I believe. So this is my childhood. I was born 1998. I was an introvert, being raised. I was overweight and lack of directions, no confidence. All right. This is what I was before this. Okay, so I was graduated from SMK, Dr. Oman. And I didn't know even how to speak English before this. I started to learn because my mother tongue is Mandarin. So I only start to learn English since I was Form 5. Okay, so I really put effort in learning my second language. Okay, so but the turning point is my Form 3 actually, Form 3 to Form 5, that time of period. Because that time I started to ask myself what I want to be in the next 5 or 10 years. It's hard to imagine, but somehow I track back my record, the notes that I've written last time. Somehow my track is according to what I planned. I would say 70% similar. All right. So it's really worked out when you really plan for it. Maybe not 100%, but at least 70% is very good enough considered. All right. So that time I really want to change, and I start dieting, reading a lot, and stepping out for my comfort zone. So actually, when I was studying in Sunway during my age of 18, 17 or 18, I've forgotten already. This one is my picture, very slim back in 17 and 18 years old. So that time, beside of study in Sunway, I also having my part-time job as a sales personnel in insurance career. So you see, that time, maybe you guys are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old, I believe. All right, like Aaron, also very young. So I always ask myself, after I graduated from this degree, who I am? Sorry, vulgar bit. Who I am? I just have a degree. I'm similar as rest of you on the floor, right now. My salary started off with 3,000. What can I buy? What lifestyle I can afford? And what are the differences that I can make from me, that from me and others? So I don't want to have a kickstart point the same as my peers. So I decided to do something different on myself. I decided, because studying for me is a necessity. Now, of course, that one is more focused on theoretical, and maybe 80% of the things I can't even use after I graduated. Agree or not? So I decided to develop my soft skills, my connections. So I decide every time after school, after assignment things, then I work. Okay. So from there, I develop my networking. All right. So this one is Sunway, still here, still there, student center. I was in OSMED. Then after that, I went to Monash. Okay, still there, right? I believe. Because a long time I haven't been to the school before already. Okay, but the time I really participated, like Aaron and all of you, a lot of career talk and entrepreneur, because I really want to find out what am I fit for. I want to define myself, find my meaning in life, and what purposes I can what define me, and I want to find purpose, and I want to find what am I good at. Then I start to participate in a lot of activities, and from there I really, those things that I don't like social skill or selling or begging others to buy things for me, not begging, asking, persuading others, then I develop. Okay, I will share with you. And then I also, but after Monash, I think I went to piloting. I was under the Asia Cadetship. Okay, I was a pilot. Okay, I will share with you. My brother also was a pilot. And then I went for, well, I'm waiting to enroll into Monash, I think. Few months time, I actually went for working holiday in New Zealand. So that's what I meant. When you are young, dare to take risks. Go do whatever you want. Don't buy a house, don't buy a car, so rushing it. Just go explore yourself first and find really what you're meant for and then what you are fitting for. All right. So this one, go do I was a foreign workers over there. So I work like 12 or 14 hours per day. Very, very tough one over there. So when I'm in Malaysia right now, I feel very blessed. All right. Okay. And then I also was a telemarketer before that. So I experienced also what does an office job be like for me. I went overseas, I came back, office job from 9 to 5, and then I don't think it's suitable for me because it's boring. 9 to 5, the pay only around 5-6K. I still cannot afford anything in life. All right. Then after I also study pilot. But piloting after that, is the cost is quite a lot. Within 2 years, we need to pay 400K for the flying cost. 2 years only. Not even studying aboard, just flying only in the flying cost. All right, in Malacca, I was flying for 200 hours. Then after I graduated, coincidentally, the pandemic hit us and I couldn't fly in Asia. And yeah, then I redefined. Yeah, my brother also a pilot there. This is my families and my another half. So 2021, 2 years back, I was lost. I don't know what I want to do in life. Okay, because that time I haven't graduated from Monash. Okay, then I straight away continue my piloting, but pilot couldn't be done. So that time I, without a degree, without anything, the thing I have in me, the value I have in me is my experience. Okay, so what's next? I ask myself. Then I start to enter into real estate career. Okay, so so luckily I have experience. So I would like to tell the youngsters, please go explore yourself. Don't just focus on study. Go be a leader. Go be a club what do you call it? Club CEO or club president. Go explore yourself more. Don't just study. Don't be a nerd. Go out there and mix around with different people from all walks of life. It will help you eventually in the end of the after you graduated. It definitely will help a lot. Okay. I'm not lagging, right? I hope. Okay. So that time I start to gather a lot of people come on work with me in real estate. So when I first joined, I think around 8 people follow me into real estate, and then we started to develop around few hundreds people until now. And then our group is that we name it is MAD, make a difference. Because I want to make a difference in my life, and I maybe in some way successfully I made it. So I want to influence more and more youngsters also to make a difference in their life and to influence people around it to aspire more. Okay. So this is what I achieved. I've been promoted to leaders ranking and a lot of award. All right. Okay. And then I've successfully achieved the lifestyle I want at my young age, but still I'm not complacent. I want to have more explorations in life. All right. And my family's another half also working in real estate as me. These are the thing that I'm very proud of. So that's what I meant. MAD make a difference. When you're okay with it, when you have made something successful, people will look up at you. This is the value I try to create for myself and for the people surround me. All right. And all the youngsters. It got many Sunway students all they are working and exploring and then studying at the same time a lot lah. I would say. All right, we are focused on youngsters okay. And then I also got Star Property Award, considered the highest ranking award in our real estate field. All right, the youngest award winners. Okay, so before I proceed to the method, any questions on the floor? Your questions guys can ask Maybe you are studying, you are lost, what I can do, or maybe you have faced some difficulties, you can type it out if you want to open your mind. Feel free, all right? Okay, so method to success. Actually, you can take this down. The first thing is, I set a very clear goal. Every year, I will set a very clear goal. Okay, in 1 year time, what I want to achieve. In 5 year time, 5 years time, what I want to achieve. I will set it very vividly. The second step, take actions. Massive actions you need to take. So I will take actions immediately. Like recently, I've for this year, I would say I want to explore more into podcasts. Okay, I would have a lot of interviews and then have a lot of infos that will help youngsters. So I immediately set the goal. What I want to do, I immediately interview or yum cha or hang around with the podcaster outside, see what I can how I can kickstart these things off. All right, and then I will review every week whether I'm on track with my goal, and then make sure my timetable is in check with my goal as well. Of course, you need to have a mentor in life. Okay, so mentor is very important. Maybe your mentor can be a book, but book is not that flexible. Okay, you want to ask extra thing, they won't give feedback to you. So please find a mentor. All right, and you guys know how to find. I don't know, you type it down, I teach you. Okay, so visualize. This one is a very important thing. It's invisible, but it works. Visualize. It keeps you attract towards your goal. And then number 7, I make sure I improve, even very little, but I still make sure I improve in my life and make sure I never get into complacent. Even though what I have achieved in the past, I never get stuck, get bogged down in my past, and I move forward, keep on moving forward. Number 8, make sure you have the highest standard always. People take this action, you want to 10 times it. This one is by Grant Cardone, a very famous, I would say, salesperson. 10 times action, take massive actions. All right. Hey, this one very good. So since it's January, I believe many of y'all are starting to set goal already, right? Resolution, New Year resolution, those kind of thing, right? Maybe you can try out this method. Okay. Okay, this method is called GOAL, GOAL. Okay, G stands for what? Number 1, G stands for grow. Which area you want to grow into? You need to focus. We cannot take too many goals in the same year at the same time. You won't achieve them all. So for me, I will be very focused on one thing at a time. Maybe first quarter you achieve already, then second quarter only you focus on other thing. For me, let's say, for example, right now I want to do podcast, right? Okay, so I will make an example, grow. I will make this goal, grow into podcasts. Okay, so I mentioned already which area I want to grow into. Okay, the second thing, okay, O stand for orientations. Okay, so you need to have orientations. So you need to set the rules, meaning your criteria. Okay, let's say podcast I want to do. For example, so second thing, orientation, I need to have the rules being set. So that means I won't be slacking off or lazy. All right. So let's say podcast, my plan is 2 weeks. I want to post 1 podcast up in Spotify or YouTube. All right. So I need to set the time frame. No matter what happened, let's say got friend ask me drink or maybe got a meeting or maybe got a party or whatsoever, I won't go because my priority is this podcast making. Okay, so I would set very clear for the rules. I will prioritize it. Okay, so maybe you want to exercise, you want to keep fit, you want to diet. So maybe you want to wake up 7 a.m. To diet. So you need to set very, very clear your orientations. Okay, meaning that, let's say today, maybe I sleep at 2 a.m. You also need to wake up 7 a.m. Besides, what can maybe hurdles you or stop you from going? Maybe 7 a.m. I go interview, I got a very important VIP coming to KL to meet me. Then of course, I go that one. But other than that, anything happen in my life, I will still go to 7 a.m. workout. So this is what I said. Okay, so the third thing is action plans. What are the steps? Step is like a ladder. Okay. Mostly people will see at the top of the ladder only. The things that you get once you accomplish. But you need to step out, step down, or list out the steps. You need to have step 1, step 2. Okay, what you want to do. Let's say setting up a podcast. I need to have a mic. I need to have a topic. I need to have a very clear cut what do you call it? Purpose. Why I want to do this. Okay. So how I can do this step. How you can do this, why you want to do this, when you want to do this, and where you want to do it. Okay, so this one you need to set out very clear. Those are the ladders. All right. The number 4 thing. This one is called L, 3L. Okay, I will mention about year of what first. You see, our Chinese people, they will have a different year, like this year is year of rabbit, last year is year of tiger, right now. So actually, for every year for me, we also need to have year of what. What are the things you want to be focused on? Let's say this year, maybe for me, year of podcast. For you, year of exercise, or year of self-explorations, year of traveling, year of gap year. So you need to have a topic for yourself. This year, what I want to achieve, priority. Okay, you can list down for you also. Write it down, stick it on your wall, maybe beside your bed. All right. Okay, and then also what is 3L stand for? 3L stand for L is the first L is launching. Launching, that means what you want to focus. Launching, let's say I want to launch podcast. Why? Because I want to learn how does podcast being done, and you want to be loving in it. So this 3L is really important. So for example, I want to launch podcast. If let's say I have no time to learn, I'm not loving it, then this goal will be fail very, very fast. So this 3L must be in check all the time. You want to kickstart one thing, you want to make sure these 3L are at the same line. I'm loving doing it. I have time to learn to do it. Okay. I'm launching it. I will be very focused on it because I have this 3L. You guys get what I mean, right? Okay. Okay. So I think, okay, last but not least, I think I've still got few slides, but before I enter into my next slide about the leadership, okay, any question you want to ask?
Jayden, I think there's one participant, right? He asked in the chat box, he said, how to find a good mentor. So is there any suggestion or any advice for him?
Actually, how to find a good mentor depends on what are the things you want to develop. Maybe you want to develop self-confidence. Then you go find who are the people that represent self-confidence. All right. Different field, you can find different mentor. Not necessarily you find this mentor, it covers everything. No. Find a mentor you think that you have a great admirations for him, and then very easy. Belanja him a cup of coffee will do. You need to be there to ask for help. Because in this world, many people, they cannot wait, take initiative. Successful people always are being proactive. 200% proactive, not 100%. Very proactive. Let's say, for example, for me, I want to do a podcast this year. So I reach out for them. I ask for numbers. I WhatsApp them. Hey, bro, if they didn't answer, I call out them. Hey, bro, when can you yum cha with me? Please, I want to learn from you. I have a great admiration for you. Do this kind of thing. People are okay with helping you. If let's say this fellow not okay, then find another. I believe after you ask 10 times, different people, I believe 11 people, the 11th person sure say okay one. If not, then ask 100%. The 101 should okay with you. Yum cha only half an hour. Right now. So what you want to do in life, just seek out for it. Don't wait for the opportunity to come. Opportunity is to be grabbed. Okay? This is the thing. All right. I always arm myself, fully loaded myself. When the opportunity comes, I'm ready to grab it every time in my life. I always loaded myself. When I have free time, I always think about how can I improve myself in every sense. All right. So I'm very, very self-awareness, very high persons. Anything, I will give my 100%, and then free time, I will think about different ways to improve myself, to learn a new skill, to stand by in future. Any opportunity come, I will go for it. The boss call me, oh, you can give speech. Come on, okay, I go. You got 2 podcasts. Hey, I got a podcast, want to collaborate also. You want to come? Go. I have an advertisement, want to find podcaster, or you got hey, go. That's why I keep on developing myself in different sense. Okay, so this is a way. And then today we are actually mentioning the leadership side. Actually, there are different leaderships. So the leadership for me, I learned a lot. I've never been a leader in my life for before this, and yeah, actually I'm really take practice and really read a lot of things and ask a lot of do a lot of consultations, asking people how to be a good leader, and I'm finding my own leadership along the way. I really put in hard work because leadership, some people say it's naturally, you come with it if it's living in your blood, but I don't trust that. I'm not trusting in naturally or whatsoever. Wow, you come with it one so tokong. No, man. We put in hard work. Okay, we read a lot, we ask a lot, we feel a lot. All right, but we stand up no matter how. Okay, so obstacles. Actually, I'm doing personal thing, but now I'm developing. Develop a team. Actually, develop a team for me is very hard thing because a lot of things are the things that you cannot control. Like my member want to perform or not perform, I cannot control. My member want to turn up or not turn up, I cannot control. The thing I can control is myself only. So I keep on failing and then keep searching what's the other method that I can use, which is new and more efficient. Keep on thinking. All right. Okay, why I want to become a leader? Actually, when you want to become a leader, you cannot, because of money, you cannot be like that. You want to, because you want to inspire more and you want to do some changes in your life and to the world. Okay, challenge. The challenge that I face is I always seek for perfections. If the perfection is not there, I will be rushing, and this is the challenge for me. All right. Okay, obstacles. This one. Okay, there's 2 rules. You need to remember as a leader. This is what I sum up for leadership. It's very simple, very direct. All right. First rule, you need to remember leadership is not about you, it's about them. All right. From good leader to great leader. Good leader means you are leader. Okay, that means you are focused on the goal, but great leaders are focused on people, not goal, focus on people. Okay, you are being a good listener, you are being authentic, open for the topic with your members or with your team members. So remember, it's not about you, it's all about us, it's all about them. Okay, so being a leader is all about this. First rule. Okay. So this one, I think this one last. Okay. So people follow because of their choice, not yours. So you see, a great leader is not like a manager in a corporate, that one is hierarchy. You got promoted, then you become a manager. That one is not, might not be a good leader, it's because of their ranking. But a great leader is, you didn't force them to follow you, but they chose to follow you. This is why. Okay, you can see there are 5 levels of leadership. The first one is manager. They have to follow you. No choice. I work under maybe the MNC. I no choice. So you are my manager, then I follow you. The second level is they like you, then they follow you. The third thing is you deliver the result, so they follow you. The fourth thing is the level 4, you help them grow, so they follow you. The fifth thing is the hardest one. They follow you because of your core value, because of who you are and what you represent. Let's say Nelson Mandela. They represent a spirit of never give up. They represent a spirit of freedom. They follow you because of who you are and what you represent, not because of what you can do to help them. The level 5 is the hardest. It's a symbolic already. It's a symbol. Okay. Okay. So last but not least, our second rule is only about you. Okay. So many people say, hey, I cannot done anything on my members, don't perform or anything like that. the blame all take downs on me as a leader. The team not perform because of a leader. You see, a very nice thing to learn. First rule is not about you, but second rule is only about you. You see, the result of a team is a reflection of mine. They cannot perform because of me. They are lazy because of me. I will think what I still can do to change their behavior. Maybe I cannot change 100%, but let's say 50%. Good enough, man. And then it's about me, my belief. My member cannot perform because I don't have good enough belief in them. You see, my belief is what? I couldn't change others until I change myself. I can't control them, but I can control myself. I can control my belief to affect their belief. So it's only about me. And then the environment I created for my member to fight. All right. So it's not about you. Second rule, it's only about you. It's not about me. Second thing, it's only about you. You see, two main rules in a leadership period. All right. So I think that's all from my side. Yeah. So, wait lah.
If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask now.
Okay, so this is my Instagram.
Or if you guys have any questions later, you can ask later as well.
So
Okay.
this
So
is my
yeah,
Instagram.
everyone can
You guys,
follow
you guys
Jayden.
want to stay tuned for the podcast oncoming next month. It will be first episode ever. So please do follow, and I will post it up in my social medias. All right.
Oh, Jayden, the podcast is real, huh?
It's real. It's real. It's real.
I
doing
thought I just
a
using
real
an
example.
example.
Because you see, Aaron, every year I will try to make things fun in my life. I will try to
I see.
what year,
Mm.
year of what. So I try to develop multiple skill that I can. Let's say during MCO, I learned how to be a coffee maker. I made a lot of hand brew coffee. It's really professional. I read a lot of books, consult a lot of professional, coffee owners, in all around the. I almost been to all the greatest coffee shops ever in home, not in home, in KL and PJs. So I
Really,
really. But a great
Mm.
coffee is it can be very pricey if you drink outside. One cup, small cup, $14,
Yeah,
it
kind of
can be.
like it. Is there any people have any questions? Or if you guys don't have any questions, maybe Jayden can move on to the next session.
I think for my side it's done. For my
Oh,
side
it's done already? Everything's
done.
okay already?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we'll just open the floor right now to all the participants. If you guys have any questions related to your academics that you wish to consult Jayden or Axly, because Jayden he's a Sunway alumni, right? So if you guys want any tips from him or anything related to your personal development, yeah, you guys can ask now. I think I have a few questions if let's say the participants don't have questions, right? Okay, so the first question, right? Which is the most common one because for university students, we need to deal with a lot of assignments, right? And assignments, of course, it contains members as well. So it's most likely team assignments, group assignments, I mean. So for your past experience, when it comes to seeking for the right people, what's the approach you take, Jayden? So for example, if you wish to find people that has the same mindset like you when it comes to having the standard in group assignment or group project, what is the approach you take to
Okay. First of all, a very good
make sure
question.
you find the right people?
Very good question, Aaron. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't, for me, I like to experience new things. I wouldn't always seek for like-minded person in my life. Because as a leader, you need to know, as an entrepreneur in the future, you need to know, you will definitely work with different kind of people in life. Okay? Different kind of races. So the thing for me is, I wouldn't seek for it. I will definitely go to mix around with weird people. If let's say weird people, or different kind of human being in life. I wouldn't step in my comfort zone as always. I would definitely seek out for different experiences because I know that especially you guys from Sunway, you'll see a lot of people from all different countries right now. So learn how to deal with them. I mix around with all the people in life, maybe during the Sunway time. But I mix a lot of club when the time I was studying in Sunway. I mix a lot of different clubs, so I get to know a lot of different people. Even they are now my customers, my team member now. So I would say universities or maybe foundations course, all the people that you know will be the greater resource in your future. So this is the norm that I've seen when people studying in uni and college that time. It will always mix around with same group of people. That means after you graduated, you know you'll be very, very close, but then the 5% rest of people. But it's not work like this, you know. After you graduated, you see, you need a lot of different connections. You wouldn't know what you will do at the end of the day. Maybe you're studying account, but after you come out already, you thought that account was very sad, OT, no money one. Who want to do or 3,000 only? Work like no life also cannot earn money. Then maybe you give up accountant. You want to do business. You need connection. Definitely need it. So if got chance, seek out for different connections when you're studying in uni. Okay, hope I answered the questions, Aaron.
Yeah, okay. So there are actually a few questions from the chat box. The first question is from Davina. She asks, how did you get the connections during your Sunway era?
Okay, very easy. I reach out different club first thing. And second thing, because I have a part-time job, so I get a lot of opportunity to know clients, different clients. From there, I develop another networking as well. I come up to work very, very early. So you see, I'm not only only have assignments and exams, boring, but at the same time, I have soft skills. You see, I always ask myself, what is my competitive advantage? What is it? You are studying, I'm studying. You degree, I got degree. You fall the CGPA, maybe I also fall. So for CGPA doesn't mean after graduated, you got higher salary. The boss give no to you. Got experience now? No. Oh, then 3K lah, same lah. You good at study doesn't mean you good at working. Different, So this one you need to be clear in your mind first. So I will always suggest create different value when you are studying. Beside of study, always create different value. Okay. Hope I answer the question, Divina. Rachel, how do you?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
There's another question.
Yes, I read already. So Rachel, to answer your questions, actually very easy only ma. You studying also you know lah. You full force study one man. Nearby exam only a study ma, right or not? Or you study all the way from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Won't possible happen, right or not? You need to get this point. You are a good study person. You can get 4 CGPA. Doesn't mean you can earn money in life, Doesn't mean after that you can develop a great thing in life. You can make a great thing in life. I will be just a nerd that just know how to study. I don't know how to deal with people. I do not do anything else besides study. So that's why for me, very easy for me to balance. Besides of my class, I feel 2 hours do revision. Oh, very enough already. 2 hours, a lot, Okay. For me, I see a lot of my peers like a study one. Assignment 2 days before the due date only do right now, do until midnight. This is what our lifestyle be like. So I will categorize my time very, very clear. Then after that, I spend maybe 3 hours per day to do my insurance. Weekend, maybe free. Do something, do a part-time job. That time money will be around 8 to 10K that time. My 18 years old that time per month. So I think very good enough already. I'm self-sustaining my life at that time. I didn't ask any money from parents. Because of money, of course, I learned a lot of lessons in life. So actually, you see, my take-off time will be much earlier than my peers in life. Maybe my peers that at my age, I'm 24 this year, that at my age, 24, they are still struggling with finance. They're still struggling what they want to do ahead of their life. They still don't know. But for me, I found already, and I keep on exploring because I start earlier. It's all about compounding effect in life, compounding effect. Compounding effect. So that means, let's say I give you a very layman term example. Let's say you put FD in your bank account or savings, I would say. All right. So the interest isn't compounding. The earlier you save, the more you get, the interest at the end of the day when you take out the money, right now. So life experience or career path also, we work it as a compounding effect. You fail early, then you success early. You go through a lot earlier, then you have more experience, then you success earlier. Then you retirement earlier. Then you can do what you want, what you love in the future much more earlier. So go earlier, do earlier. Have a thought of what path you want to do in life earlier, besides study. For me, study is just it's just like SOP, you know. Everyone study, then I study. A lot of people don't know why they want to study one, you know. Hey, beside the fella sit beside me got degree, then my mom also want me to have degree. Then okay, I got degree. So what's next? It's not like after you graduate, only you start to think, you know. You need to start at your age of, at the first day of you entering this college. Hey, what I want to study? After study, what I want to do? So many, I think 3 million people in Malaysia. How you can outstand them? What is the stand you can create for yourself amongst other people's? This is what I always ask myself in life, you know. How I answer your questions, Rachel? Tausif, what do you guys think of summer? And I don't really get what you mean. Think about summer.
Jayden, I think the question Tausif is trying to ask is because summer school is actually you know Lancaster University,
okay.
Like we are collaborating with Lancaster University from the UK, right? So
Okay.
probably he's asking you, do you think that having student exchange program to Lancaster University is like, what's your opinion towards that?
Okay.
Do you think that we should?
Okay,
Okay.
got it. So Tausif, definitely just go, man. But go there, don't mix back with Malaysian if you are Malaysian, because I've seen a lot of people they travel abroad or they study abroad, they still stick with their Malaysian friend, you know. What's the meaning you want to travel, you want to study abroad? For me, the meaning behind of I want to study abroad, that I pay extra money to study abroad, right, is for me to explore more of the cultures, connections, yes, and seek out for collaborations. What can I do extra? What can I get for the country when I'm back in Malaysia? How can I utilize it? It's all about that. It's not like, oh, I go there, study with my friend, we chit chat, have fun, go clubbing, you know. I have go there for fun for a few months and come back, get nothing. No, man, Tausif, explore, mix around with their people, and then get to know more deep down in the root. What are their thoughts and how you can work it out? Maybe all the things for me is connections and knowledge and what do you call it? Exposure. All right, you expose yourself more. Then in the future, when people need this skill or need these connections, you'll be in use. You'll be having the value for the guy. You know, it's all about arming yourself. It's all about you see, for me, life is like in a World War II, we are going in a war. What gun you have? Let's say I have nothing, I just have a degree. Then that means I have a pizza only. The Malay pizza, then you can kill people, man. Cannot. People shoot, then you die already. Use sniper. For me, it's I want to be armed, fully armed. I got sniper. You want grenade? I got grenade. You kill me? I cannot because I got the vest, you know. And then I got the helmet. I got few grenades. I got machine guns. I got rifle. Anything I got in my suits, you know. So you can't kill me. I have the moment. It's like arm, you know, for me. Get loaded yourself. Okay. Yeah. So anything. This one I don't. Precautions. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a really well elaborated answer, Jayden. And okay, other than the last question, is there any more questions from the floor? If no, I think we can end the session for today.
Yep.
Is there any more questions from other participants or yeah? Then I think that's all for the session today. I hope all of you have learned very insightful knowledge from Mr. Axly and Mr. Jayden as well, because I surely did. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for Jayden and Axly for today's session. And yeah, we actually enjoyed the session for today a lot. So SIPS is actually looking forward to collaborate more with Mr. Jayden and Mr. Axly as well.
Maybe.
Anyway, if let's say you guys wish to participate in more activities like this in the future. I highly encourage you guys to follow us, follow our social media platform to make sure that you guys stay updated with all the latest events or anything that's happening in our society.